If you view quotes as a learning experience about life, then they are sometimes not that boring. An interesting way to read quotes is to pause and try to think of real-life examples which back up the truth of the quote. I have offered many explanations following each quote, but even the explanations require some rereading and rethinking. If you disagree with a quote, then that is just fine, and maybe you can come up with your own quote which is more truthful and meaningful. So read, reread, pause, and think as a technique for viewing this video. Yes, not too many humans like to read, pause, and think these days, but you may be the exception to the general rule. Enjoy. Money Quotes by Uldis Sprogis Part 1. We buy crap we don't need with borrowed money to impress humans we don't admire and suffer the consequences. Many humans consume much crappy food, drink, information, products, services, entertainment, etc. The worst thing is that many of us go into debt to finance a crappy lifestyle and struggle to pay back the money just to impress others. If you don't budget your money, then you will seldom have enough of it. Don't budget your money or live from paycheck to paycheck, and you will never set aside any money for emergencies and hard times. Without any savings, you will be in crisis mode every time that you need an expensive car repair or money for a severe medical illness or accident. Energy or money, not love, makes the world go round. Love is what makes the journey or ride worthwhile. This is a fact of life which few realize. The world will still go round after all the loving humans are gone or have died out. It may be a blow to your ego that we are not the most important life forms in this world, and that the world will continue to exist without us. With money you can buy a doctor, but not good health. Ruin your health with bad food, drink, and no exercise, and most doctors will not cure you but just mask the symptoms. They may even put you on addictive pills with terrible side effects that make the situation worse rather than better. Whatever you earn, spend less. This is another way of saying budget your money and set aside some money for a rainy day. If you have money, most humans assume that you are financially responsible and socially acceptable. Your reputation is usually better with others if you have money. Some money should be saved for emergencies unless you are insured against them. There is medical and unemployment insurance which covers some emergencies, so you may not have to save that much money for those eventualities, since you are paying money out on a regular basis for the insurance coverage. Money given to organizations or humans without quality principles and moral integrity is money wasted. Give money to corrupt or immoral organizations or humans, and it does more harm than good, and you can say that the money is wasted. Anyone who thinks there is safety in numbers hasn't invested in the stock market, nor lost much money in the Powerball lottery. Just because many humans are doing something doesn't make it a sure, safe thing, because all of them may be wrong or misled. Four groups spend other humans' money: children, thieves, politicians, and those on permanent welfare. All four need supervision. The quote needs no further explanation. Money can't buy true friendships, but if you are friendly, then you can increase the probability that you will have friends with a similar financial status. This is just an updated quote version of "Birds of a feather flock together." We, the people, should tell government what to do. It shouldn't tell us what to do. But big money does not believe in this principle. Big money and big government makes most of the rules for society, and some rules are not what the people want in the first place. If you don't make enough money, can't be faithful, lie, don't want offspring, are irresponsible, or have a bad or abusive personality, then don't marry. Some humans just don't realize that many humans are just not marriage material. Much saved money can give you the freedom to do what you really want to do, or to do nothing at all. These two things are probably the reasons many people want to be rich in the first place. Money, difficult to live with and almost impossible to live without, unless you scavenge off of an affluent society or are in jail. Yes, some humans, like bums, panhandlers, and inmates, get along on very little money, but it is not an easy life. You can't buy love with money, but money can attract many loving humans from whom you can choose to love the best. Money alone won't buy love, if there is none to begin with, but money will attract many good and bad humans from which you can choose the best to love, and some of the good humans may love you back. If you have gotten this far, then I would highly recommend you go to my blog at uldissprogis.com. Enjoy!